Alright, sup bitches, and we are right back into The Tesla Effect, starring Tex Murphy and his memory loss. What about me?
I'm not sure what to think of you, Murphy.
What about Chandler?
I have no evidence of an abduction, just a dead body and only one person of interest. It might be in your best interest if you could find out what happened.
Okay, Ritz Hotel.
That whole neighborhood seems to attract more than its fair share of trouble.
Chelsea.
As far as the coroner and the commissioner were concerned, finding Chelsea's remains in your speeder were enough to pronounce her legally dead.
Oh, my speeder.
She's an investigative
Taylor.
reporter at the Bay City Mirror, one of the less obnoxious ones.
And Carlos.
I know Maldonado was a dirtbag, but unless it's in self-defense, killing somebody, even a dirtbag, is a crime and will be prosecuted.
Yes, sir. Alright. That's enough questions?
That encrypted memory stick probably has some useful information on it.
Oh, great advice. If you could help me break it, then I'd be impressed. Guess I'll have to see if anyone else on the street can break it for me.
I'll go to my room. I can put it into my computer, can't I?
Well, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
Well, poops. I have to go all the way around and outside.
Phone message waiting. Phone message waiting.
Phone message.
Phone message waiting.
This message is for Mr. Tex Murphy. Storm clouds are brewing. Are you with the White Russians or against us?
The White
A
Russians.
White Guard member is close. Prove your loyalty, and we will reveal the truth.
The
What
tooth.
the heck was that? There must be another Tex Murphy in the phone book.
Okay, yeah, my computer.
Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean. Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do.
I'm trying to put the fucking USB into the computer.
Oh.
Alright then. So I gotta find someone to help me decrypt this.
Rumor is Zach Williams, owner of the electronics shop, is tied to organized crime. Oh, we've had our problems in the past. For example, the last time I was here, he shot my credit card into 1,000,000 pieces. I'm hoping he's in a little better humor today and doesn't blow my brains out, or even worse.
Okay, I don't want any trouble.
Well, just so I'm clear, what kind of trouble are you not wanting?
Everyone knows what happens to people who get on your bad side. Only one reason you ever come in here, and it ain't to buy anything. You know all our stuff is junk.
I just want to know what's going on upstairs.
Look, the guys upstairs don't want any trouble either. They said you can have whatever you want at cost. You can even put it on credit. Then I'll just tear up the bill.
Nice. Okay.
No, I'm talking about literally upstairs. Upstairs.
Look, I know how much you hated Maldonado, and I probably shouldn't have let him use the second floor. But he was paying cash, and he kept a low profile. So I thought it was all good. I didn't know what he was doing up there, and I didn't want to know.
So how about you answer a few questions for me, and maybe things will end up a little better for you than they did for, say, Carlos?
Oh, what about me?
You the man, okay? We good?
You the man. Chandler.
Look, I told the cops I wasn't here, which is technically true. I just parked out back when I heard the gunshots. So I just started the engine right back up and got the hell out.
Alright. Hotel.
You live there, so I'm not gonna say a thing about it.
I like this guy. 3 cards to midnight.
That place opened up a couple of months ago. Doesn't look like my kind of joint.
Louise.
I do love Louis' cooking. Just don't ask what's in it and you'll be fine.
Good man. My memory loss.
All I know is you ain't the same guy that came slinking in here 7 years ago.
Okay. Chelsea's desk.
Sorry to hear about that. Is that what turned you into Mr. Badass?
Mason Bowers.
I think he's the one who came by to check in on Maldonado. Must have been a client. Don't know anything else about him.
Alright. Encrypted memory stick.
I sell items to customers, not purchase them.
Fine. Carlos.
Sure, Maldonado was a creep, but his money spent just the same. He said he needed to do a stakeout of the Ritz. Didn't mention any specific names. Didn't sound like a big deal, and he was offering a good chunk of change.
All right. Zach Williams.
Let's just leave me out of this, okay?
Okay. Well, that was not productive. Ferk. What do I do now? Is this a visible wall? Oh! Huh.
Being part of a historical landmark is not really helping my midlife crisis.
What's this?
The police have been here and set up a... what the hell is that?
That's a SPO pad, protecting the universe from imperfect life forms since 1967. It's like a mall cop with a 5,000-meter volt taser without a moral code. Be careful, Tex. I could get hurt. Well, that was sooner than I expected. Next time, try destroying the SFO pad before entering Meldondo's office.
What? Oh, okay. SFO pad. Okay, whatever, moving on. So, what's this about?
It's the sewer to Chandler Avenue, and I never go in there unless I really, really have to.
We haven't tried out this yet.
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later.
Someone's in there. But there's hookers in there.
Inspector Burns finally opened his own barbecue joint. I bet it tastes just like arson in your mouth.
What's back
Behind
here?
Rook's pawn shop is a dirty, ugly alcove that reminds me a lot of Rook himself.
What is that? Broken tip line trolley.
Too bad this zipline trolley is broken.
Tip.
It's missing a wheel.
Zip. Dumb. Missing a wheel. Got to
No one
find
knows these
the
back
wheel.
alleys of Chandler quite like me.
Is the wheel?
What's this?
Found the wheel. Okay. Pow.
What crime against humanity have you created?
Zipline trolley's repaired. Now we need to find the perfect place to zipline.
Alright, well at least I have it.
These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent.
You're...
This door's just painted on.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Why would a little gremlin like Rook have a basketball hoop?
Okay.
Well, it's not a Banksy.
Oh goodness. A Banksy.
Well, the gate's locked. But when Rook gets to work, he'll unlock it. So I'll check back later.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the day I came back to my office to that grisly sight.
What grisly sight? Oh. There was a head in his bottle?
I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water cooler, but it was no dice. The police showed up and thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant. And it was like they couldn't care less.
I guess people are a little apprehensive about taking that bottle back for deposit. Well, it's not a Banksy.
Alright, haven't tried Rook's
Rook's
yet.
the little gremlin who runs the pawn shop. I've heard that his hard shell is hiding a heart of gold. But if it was, he'd cut it out himself with a rusty soup can lid.
Murphy! Here, let me look at you. Louis told me something terrible has happened. I've been worried sick.
Well, I appreciate the concern, but other than a weird case of amnesia, I'm fine.
But Louis says you're behaving like a totally different person.
Yeah, according to Louis, I've turned into a real bastard over the last 7 years. I think losing my memories brought the old Tex back.
Oh, Lord. Please don't tell me that lump on your head has turned you back into the pathetic, pestering P.I. I used to know. This is a nightmare.
I'm sorry, Rook. I can only imagine how hard this is for you.
It's temporary, though, right? A side effect? Please tell me you'll be changing back.
Hold on. Are you telling me the text I turned into was not pathetic and pestering? Those are my secret weapons.
Look, Murphy, I'll grant you have some detective skills, but it was all relentless, annoying banter and endless questions to me. Imagine my surprise when, over the past few years, you turned into someone I could actually tolerate.
No kidding. So what was it you loved most about the new me?
You cut out all the chit-chat and became a no-nonsense customer who pays in cash. You always seem to have plenty of cash.
Okay, I'll cut the chit-chat. Just tell me where I'd come up with all this cash.
All my transactions are done in strictest confidence. That hasn't changed.
Okay.
I'm having a few rough days here, Rook, and all I'm trying to do is get my memory back. I could use a little help.
Fine. Though I don't know anything that could possibly explain what's happened to you. Believe me, I'd tell you if I did. Now I suppose this is where you ask if I mind answering a few questions. But this is not for old time's sake.
Alright, cool. Memory stick, memory stick.
What is that?
Oh, you bastard. Okay, text
You
Murphy.
became a sullen, short-tempered bully. And I miss that desperately.
Chandler.
I heard a commotion and saw a crazed man running willy-nilly down the street and 2 other men in pursuit.
Hotel?
I was hoping they would tear that flop house down. And they would have, too, if it weren't for that meddling Clint.
Who's Clint?
Such an upbeat, chipper little man. Utterly obnoxious.
3 cards to
I
midnight.
went there once. Never again. What with that herbal tea and incense, it's a veritable gas chamber. Oof.
Chelsea.
I knew she'd get nothing but trouble being with you.
Oh, rude. Taylor.
Louis' niece is an absolute delight. What she sees in you is an absolute mystery.
Mystery. Louis.
A prince among men. Makes me wish I could still eat solid food.
Oh. Sadness. Texas memory
Years
loss.
ago, after Chelsea disappeared, you came to me looking for leads to some valuable items, among them a lost Fabergé egg. You left the street for a long time. When you returned to Chandler Avenue, you seemed like a different person, darker, more dangerous.
Okay. Holly Graham.
I understand you have a thing for holograms. Maybe she's just your type.
Rude. Chelsea's death.
I'm sure you know much more about that than I. Some say you know exactly what happened.
Mason Bowers.
That's the man you think was abducted? The one I saw being chased down the street? I never heard his name before you told me.
Carlos.
Maldonado? He puts the PI in pig. I heard you two had something of a rivalry going on.
Zach Williams.
At least he knows how to keep his mouth shut.
God, you're such a troll. Rook, you.
Next question.
Well, that was the last one. That was the only last question I had.
Now that Rook's is open, I'll bet his back gate's open too.
Yeah. Let's get back there. Basketball.
Yeah, I used to come back here and shoot hoops until I threw my back out.
Short video.
10 seconds left. Down by 1. Murphy has the ball. He fakes. He drives. It's a 360.
He's foul. Oh, it's too funny.
Was it my front?
Too funny. Oh, there's a racket. Okay, what is this? Pod
It's
people.
Rook's hydropod garden. Whenever I see this, I think of Gordon Fitzpatrick from my Pandora case.
I've got anti-hydrogen pods on board, and I've got to get us as far away from Earth as possible.
Pods?
Pods. Anti-hydrogen pods.
He wasn't from around here, or even from the solar system.
Now that's painted on. What is this?
Lord knows what I could do with an anvil, but it might be useful.
Alright, I have an anvil. Well, let's try to get into the barbecue joint. When is it going to be daytime? Or is it daytime?
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later.
Well, where else do I go?
Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened
Oh.
to Chelsea. Sad to say, many robots and cyborgs end up down here. They get hooked on old Chihuahua motor oil, and they stumble down here looking for a fix until their lights fade out.
It's, what is it, Robbie? I don't know. From, Lost in Space. Oh, love it.
Archie helped me out on my Pandora Directive case, where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Get this pukehead out of my office. I'll be watching you, Murphy.
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes Mountains.
Oh, is this the 3 Cards to Midnight? Yeah.
3 Cards at Midnight isn't open right now. I'll have to try back later.
Ah.
Looks like Rusty's Fun Mass building has been converted into a Knights of the Templar clubhouse. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler. Rusty's always gave me the creeps.
Oh my goodness. Where do I go now? What is this?
I think I borrowed money from this guy once. What is this guy mad about? You know, I can appreciate any man who wears a turtleneck. Must be a pilot. Only pilots wear. Hey, that's my ex-wife's boyfriend. The green screen leads me to believe that they're gonna Photoshop someone else in later. Hey, get a haircut, hippie. I don't know if I trust this guy. PI rule number 47. Never trust anyone. I think I borrowed money from this guy.
I think this is like developer pictures.
Well, winter is coming.
All those pictures done. Let me guess, more pictures. No, not more pictures. But it does seem like this was like a bonus area.
It's a Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Licorice Rope.
Yeah, it just seems like this house is a bonus just for the developers. And I don't know what other reason why there'd be pictures of random peoples on the walls. But I clicked on them all. What is this? Llama. Llama Club. Llama, 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 llama.
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open. It's like a swipe card reader.
I've got cards.
Well, that won't work.
Well, what do I fucking do? Been everywhere, I've done everything.
Good evening, ladies and charms. I'm your entertainer tonight, Mr. Franco Spinoza. I'm going to be playing some songs that I know you'll love. Listen to this one. Hard and cold, it's what it does to me. Hot and cold, the shower sprays on me. La la, hey, la la la, to hell with it.
I love that song.
Yeah, the Golden Gate Hotel was so famous they named a bridge after it.
Oh wow, that elevator. It's extremely fast. Holy crap. That was extremely fast. Where the hell am I going? Wow.
Whoa. I wasn't always nervous about heights until my Under a Killing Moon case. I was trying to break into a luxury high-rise and slipped from the 32nd floor.
Looks like no one's home. This is gonna be easier than falling off a horse. This window doesn't want to open up. Maybe if I... Whoa! 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 Ah!
Fortunately,
laughing
I hit
in the
an awning
background.
before I hit the ground, but I didn't stop bouncing for about 30 minutes.
Oh, I so just want to go off the edge. I can see the whole town from here. And that's it. That's all background. Oh, well, I guess I'm going down. There's no point in being up here. This whole time I've been getting like between 4 and 6 frames per second. So that's pretty cool. I haven't been over here yet.
I have no desire to ride that streetcar.
I keep falling off things. Oh, it's down here. There's so much broken. Amazing game, but there's all these like level design, like the level breaking areas. Just all these random stuff. Comic.
Another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Tootsie Rolled.
Yeah, these buildings weren't finished. What happens if I do fall? I don't get hurt. Okay, I could have jumped off that tower, I guess. There's nothing freaking here. I went to the top of that fucking tower.
Yeah, the city of Old San Francisco picks up the trash once a year. I think we're getting close to our date.
Hey, what can I do for you, Moif?
Moif? Oh, I can ask more questions. Okay.
That Holly is a real spitfire. I don't know how I feel about the whole holograms of people too thing, but yeah, why not?
You're a good guy. Alright, Dust.
I can't really talk about that. If she died the way the cops said she did, burned inside your speeder, it's just too much to think about. I keep a little hope that maybe she ain't dead at all. Or at least that maybe she died in a more peaceful way.
Let me stick.
I'm no good with that computer stuff, but that little fella at the barbecue joint is a whiz. I'll bet he could get you taken care of.
But I need it to open. Carlos.
You wouldn't remember him. He moved into the neighborhood a few years back. Not a pleasant man. I'll leave it at that.
Zach.
Zach don't come in here a whole lot. I guess he don't like my food much.
Rook.
Yeah. Same old ornery cuss he ever was. None. I guess I'm just used to it.
Well, that was terrible slowdown.
Haven't had another food joint on the street since Francesca ran the Slice of Heaven. I thought it might cut into my business some, but maybe we just don't have a lot of barbecue eaters around here.
Alright, well, something's up with the computer. Maybe I need to restart it, but I think that's about the end of this episode anyway, so we still haven't gotten anywhere. But hopefully next time, now that I've got a little more clues, now that I know I need to go back to people and talk more, I'm loving this game though. It's a good game. So anyway, thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you later.